back to another lesson in the Walking Jazz Standard series. In this lesson, we'll be looking at the changes to Evidence, which is a tune by Thelonious Monk. Monk was known for his unusual playing style, which in turn carried over into his compositions. Many Monk tunes feature convoluted melody lines, supported by a non-standard harmony. Evidence, however, has a more straight-ahead chord progression, with Monkisms popping up in the chord tensions. Let's take a look at the form. Evidence has a 32-bar AABA form written in the key of E flat major. All three A sections have the same chord progression. Starting with the 1 chord in bar 1, we move to a 2-5 G minor 7 to C7, which sets up another 2-5 F minor 7 B flat 7, leading to an E flat 7 chord in bar 5. This E flat 7 chord resolves down a perfect fifth to A flat minor 7 with another 2-5 progression. This particular 2-5 may seem a bit out of place, but it's very common in bebop tunes. The D flat 7 chord usually resolves up by a tone to the 1 chord E flat major 7. This idea pops up in tunes like There Will Never Be Another You, for example. However, in this instance, D flat 7 is followed by an F7 chord. And finally, B flat 7 in bar 8 to bring us into the next A section. The B section is constructed using a cycle 4 chord sequence. Bars 5 to 8 of the B section feature a 3-6-2-5 turnaround to bring us into the final A section. It's worth mentioning that many versions of this chart feature alterations in the chord progression. Sometimes the E flat 7 chord in bar 5 of the A sections is substituted for an A7 flat 5 chord. Sometimes bars 5 to 6 of the B section are written as E flat 7 and G minor 7 flat 5. In many cases, the flat 5 tension is used on the B flat 7 chord, hinting at an E7 sort of sound. However, all of these harmonic alterations and substitutions have very similar sounds and are easily interchangeable. Try using some of these ideas in your walking lines as well. After all, it's a Monk tune. It's supposed to sound a bit weird. I have prepared a 2-chorus walking bass line for this lesson. You will notice that I've kept the rhythm to just crotchet beats in order to emphasize the actual bass line. Feel free to add in your own rhythmic ideas later on, but I feel that a strong melodic bass line is of most importance. break down the first 8 bars of the bass line. You can do the rest on your own. The first 4 bars are constructed using a repeating 2-bar sequence. If you join the notes together as a dot-to-dot puzzle, the first bar is ascending and the second bar is descending in a zigzag fashion. Bar 1 features ascending chord tones over E flat major 7. Bar 2 zigzags down using the flat 5th and minor 3rd notes over G minor 7 flat 5, and the root and flat 13 notes over C7 flat 9. Bar 3 also uses ascending chord tones of F minor 7. Bar 4 zigzags down once more using the major 3rd, root, flat 5th, and minor 7th notes over B flat 7. Bar 5 uses descending chord tones over E flat 7, except instead of playing D flat on beat 4, D natural is used. This note is not a part of E flat 7, but is used as a passing note to the D flat note in the next bar. Bar 6 features a 2-5 progression, A flat minor 7 to D flat 7. However, the bass line is only outlining the D flat 7 chord. This is a technique known as harmonic generalization. The 5 chord is the prominent sound in a 2-5, in this case D flat 7. The A flat minor 7 is not really that important and is omitted. This is also a great technique for improvising, simplifying the chord progression to the most prominent sounds. Bar 7 has descending chord tones of F7. And finally, bar 8 features chord tones and tensions of B flat 7, the major 3rd, flat 9, minor 7th, and sharp 11. That's all we have time for in this lesson. If you have any questions, comments, or suggestions, as always, please feel free to leave me a comment. Thanks very much, and until the next lesson, take care.